Hey guys! I thought today I'd give you a little tutorial on how I install my wigs. First things first, I'm going to braid down my hair. I did 4 cornrows on each side, so 8 in total. I feel like that gives the flattest install and it's not too difficult. I'm not going to go crazy with like 12 or anything. Now I'm applying my wig cap. With this cap, I bought a brown one. I would suggest getting a nude one and coloring it with your own foundation because it definitely looks more natural. I just wanted to try the brown one, but I like the nude ones a bit more. Then I put on some got-to-be around the perimeter to lay it down, obviously, and I'm going to cut it out in a circle around my face. Make sure that you leave a little piece, that piece right above my lip. Keep that there for at the end, you'll see in a second. But now it's time to cut out my ear holes, get them at the side. You know the gist, And then with that little piece that I kept there, I'm just going to throw that around my head because it keeps it super secure. Make sure that nothing's going to move underneath that cap while I have my wig on. I am looking bald, just like my father, so I know it's a good install. Now I'm going to apply my wig glue. I like to do it with my comb because it's just easier for me and I feel like I can get it really flat and even all around my head. I like to apply it a little bit on the cap and a little bit on my forehead, like 50-50, halfway on each. And I'm just going around. I let that air dry because it air dries pretty fast if you use Ghost Bond, in my opinion, so I don't feel like blow drying it unless I'm really in a rush. Now I'm combing back all the hairs on my wig so they don't get stuck on my install when I apply it. I also have it in 2 braids there, looking like Wendy. Just so the hair stays out of my way, I would suggest doing that as well. This is a pre-cut lace because I've worn this wig before. And now I'll just go ahead and apply it on the middle, then side, then side. That's easiest for me, so I can figure out exactly where I want it to lay and make sure they're all in the right place. Perfect! Now it's time to put on the band. If you ever use the bands out of the wig boxes that they give, like little free gifts, make sure you tie it in the back and not use the strap because it's better if it's tighter and the strap is pretty loose. Now I'm gonna comb out my hair, just make sure there's no tangles and that it's ready to be straightened, curled, whatever I plan on doing. I'm gonna go ahead and redo my part 2, make sure it's very specific. Awesome, great. Obviously making sure that the top is real flat. Then for some reason I decided to cut layers. I'm not sure why. In that exact moment, I guess I just felt bored and needed something different because none of my wigs have layers because I'm not a hairdresser and don't know how to cut them. But yeah, here's me just chopping away. Looks like something awesome. Now I'm gonna use my hot comb and some edge wax. I usually use edge wax on my natural hair, but I lost my wax stick that I use for my wigs, so that's why I'm doing this. A little more tedious, but it ended up working the same. I like to apply it pretty generously throughout the head, not so much that it's like sticky when I touch my hair, but that it's kind of, I don't want to use the word stuck, but stuck together, so to speak. I would say using a wax stick definitely makes your installs look a lot cleaner, silkier. The hair itself just responds very well to wax for some reason. I'm not sure why, but yeah. Now I'm going to section and add wax to each layer of the top of my head. This makes sure that you have a very flat install and it's not giving like helmet head or anything. If you section it and go piece by piece, tier by tier, all the way to the top of your part, your hair will look super flat, super natural. I learned that a couple months ago and it's been a lifesaver for me. Now it's time to really get into it. I'm gonna curl my hair. That is my straightening protectant spray that I love because it really helps my hair. Not even just like for the sake of protecting it, it makes it come out a lot silkier, just like with the wax stick. So I like to apply that everywhere before I start straightening or curling. I'll comb that out too, just to make sure there's no tangles, because your hair will turn out bad if there's tangles while you're trying to curl it. I also will section my hair with quadrants, sort of, like I'll put it in half in the middle of my head and then go back to front. I just feel like if I do the back first, but half and half, it's a lot easier for me. I'm not sure if that's like what you're supposed to do, that's just what I found. And then I'll go back to front and do it top to bottom. You'll see in a second. I can't explain it too well right now. But okay, now I finished that back quadrant of my hair. It's time to move to the front. Okay, we're just showing it. What? All right. Now we're in the front, sorry. And I will go ahead, get one last back piece, and then section it top. You see what I'm doing right there, how it's half and half? Because of the way that wigs are made, it's a lot easier to do it half and half, in my opinion. So you can get the top and the bottom. And I like to save the front couple of pieces for last, because I know that's what people are going to be seeing mostly. Like, if the front looks bad, it doesn't really matter if the back looks good. Making sure that those are nice and flat, and then I'll go in with the curling iron again, obviously. That piece is super short because I decided to layer my hair for some reason, but you know, it's cool, it's cute. Go ahead, do your thing, Riley. Oh, sectioning that because they're two different lengths, but right. And last curl. Ooh, that was good. Go me. I'm checking the bounciness, I guess, right there. Whatever. I'm just gonna go ahead, comb it out again. Now it's time to take off my band. Oh, okay, no. Now it's time to show you a reveal. Now it's time to take off my band. There we go. I like to save until the last moment to take it off, because the longer it stays on, the better the melt, obviously. Then I'm going to pin my hair back, even though I only have one clip because I broke the other clip during this video actually, so that's why I only have one. But here's me doing my edges. I suggest using mousse because they come out really nice when you use mousse. At the moment, I just ran out of mousse, so I'm using Got2b, which it works, it stays, it just comes out a little crunchier at the end of the day, and it builds up some residue, but it works. Now I'm going to try to define the part that I have with some concealer. This concealer was actually a little too light for what I was trying to accomplish, so I ended up taking some eyeshadow and then, well, I blended it out first, and then took some eyeshadow that was similar to my skin tone so that it would blend better and give the real effect. See what I'm talking about? The real effect of what a part would look like. That's basically my scalp. That's literally my scalp, like bye. Then I went ahead and combed out the curls after they could set for a little bit, just to give it a flowier, more natural look. Did my makeup to give y'all the full effect. And that's pretty much it. I hope y'all liked it. If you want more tutorials, you can let me know. And thanks for watching. Bye!